How's it going? Yes, I'm back. Like I said, I could talk for freaking ever. I could make a million videos. And I was going to talk about this subject, but I wanted to. What was I talking about last on my last video? Oh, the printing press. And, you know, the reason why I think it's one of my best ideas, I don't think it's my best idea because I believe more in a moneyless society. Not when people hear that, they're like, "Oh, you like what the Illuminati's doing, huh?" No, I believe in a moneyless system because, okay, let's take the printing of money, all the resources to do that job. Well, why do that job when you don't need it? If we had equality and, you know, we took all our jobs that we're doing in society and we divided them amongst us. And it turned out to be, so many years, 20 years. But we figured out there's a whole bunch of worthless jobs that don't do anything and we don't even need them. So let's get rid of them, like printing money. That takes resources, human resources, people to run the machines, and resources from the paper. We don't need to do any of that with the technology of today. And like stockbrokers, that's a worthless job. Actually, they're part of the corruption to me, but that's about worthless. They don't provide food, shelter, or clothing. They don't provide nothing. So that's another worthless job that you could get rid of. And then if you took all these jobs that are worthless, that we don't need, what if you got your workload down to 10 years for your average person, let's say? That would be phenomenal. You could live so much of your life instead of working so much of your life away. That's why I would rather see there's more to it than just a moneyless society. It's like, a whole society that that you build. It's pretty huge. And, man, I have tons of ideas. And I was sort of disappointed for a long time. I was searching on this computer for people that talked like I did, viewed things like I did, and I was like, it's an impossibility. Millions of freaking people, and I'm not finding anybody? Well, there happens to be a couple. One I finally found, Michael Tillinger, I think it is. Now, basically his principles, what he's talking about, is kind of what I view. My view is a little more intricate, and we use this technology. Man, I see this technology and these achievements that we've done and what we have access to right now. And I see all the positive things. I see like a world that's unbelievable, that the average person would benefit so much. But in this reality, most of the people don't benefit at all, suffer and die. And I don't know. But the reason why I think the printing press is one of the best ideas, is because of the way other people view stuff. They want something tangible. They want this money. They want a bank account with money in it. What I want is I don't want none of that. I don't need none of that. What I need is a guarantee that I have food and shelter and clothing. I have all my needs met. So that if I went out and worked in society, that's what I would get. There would be no mortgage, no debt, no loans, no accounting. All those jobs would disappear. So every person in the world, well, let's say America, I wish it was the world because that's how I see it, is the whole world would be doing this. Everybody in the world would be working way, way, way less. And that's what we need. We need people to be families with people. You need children growing up with their family. Like, this could be a result of the father being, you know, so into money that he's out making movies all the time. He's not home with his children. Then, you know, he could have, you know, there's a lot of what ifs and possibilities. But what I'd like to say is there's only like a couple dozen videos on here, and only, you know, from 3 months ago, you know, I find this very odd. And the one other thing I would have liked to check into, but you know, I came into the game late, and I'm sure these aren't, how do I put this, aren't the real views. See, I would like to know the view count before any of this took place, the shooting took place. That's what I would like to know. What the view count was, because now everybody went here after the shooting took place and was viewing these videos. I haven't yet. I don't even think I am. I think I understand. My intuition tells me there's something off about all this. It doesn't make too much sense. What he says in the video, the first one video I watched, makes a lot of sense. You know, people are like that. People get rejected and have feelings, you know, and when they get rejected so much, you know, they tend to like flip out, I guess, you know. I've been rejected a lot in my life, but I mean, the only thing that might happen is I might kill myself. I don't really want that. I see a beautiful world out there, unbelievable, and occasionally I come across beautiful people, but I don't know why we were not all awake, why we haven't took down the government and jailed them and said we have to do something else here. We have to move on. Okay? It doesn't work. At best, the people in the government are incompetent and should be taken out of office. At best. But no, they're criminals. They are criminals. Oh. See, I wish I had the tech ability to find out what the view count of these videos were before. Because if there were like only one, like what I get, like 10, me, myself, and I, 3. I don't know. It just doesn't, I mean, I'm not into guys, but it doesn't look ugly. He looks better than I do. He's telling me he didn't have any friends. And I'm not talking about girlfriends. He said he did. I seen somebody else played a little bit of another video, and he said he didn't have any friends. And it's like, that doesn't make any sense. I mean, he sounds kind of creepy on the video. Like, that could have a lot to do with it. I mean, some people don't like the way I sound. I don't know. All I know is to me, I'm a good, caring, loving human being. I have my faults. I have, you know, I have emotions. I get angry. Like, I got angry over stupid stuff with my family last time I've seen them, and they pretty much haven't spoke to me since, teaching me some sort of lesson or something. I don't know. I don't care. But all I wanted was the extra bed. They took an extra bed from here. They had an extra bed down there, and in case they had to bug out, it would have been nice if they had an extra bed here. And plus, I think they already got, before I even got angry, they already got rid of the bed and the couch. And that was, I don't have too much of my mom's stuff. That was my mom's. And so I'm kind of was attached to that stuff. And I think they got rid of it. And I was out of that decision. We talked about it before, and I don't know, I don't understand it. Whatever. It's kind of petty, but, you know, it wasn't really about me. It was about having an extra bed in case somebody showed up here, they got like flooded out and like, oh, our home's destroyed. Or martial law took place and they tried to make it here. Then we have an extra bed and a couch for somebody to sleep on. And I got upset, and I don't know. Should I say I'm sorry? I don't understand that. I'm an emotional person. Oh man, I get angry from time to time. I'm angry about what the government has done, what the corporations have done to your average person, but apparently people don't see it. I don't understand. Huh. I don't know if I'm going to dive into these videos or not. Like I said, I pretty much get it, you know. There's something going on that's, you know, that it just doesn't all add up. Plus, the guy has money. Usually, women love money. People with money. Anybody with money. It just doesn't make sense. And plus, you could buy. I hate to say it, but you know, there's the prostitution aspect. I guess you can buy women. I don't know. Like I said, there's things that just don't add up in this circumstance. Let alone, are there any key eyewitnesses, real eyewitnesses to this whole event? I mean, it's just a news story, a fabricated news story. Who knows? I mean, they could just come out on the news and tell you anything. It doesn't mean it's true. They could tell you this person killed billions of people, and it'd be totally false. It's the story, and that seems to be the, you know, going thing. That's, you know, the occurring thing that's been happening, you know, lately. Just a story, just a staged event. I don't know. I think this will be it, and I'll let it go, and I'm putting my face out there. I hope I don't get photoshopped and posted on a tricycle. God. There's some people that done some really weird stuff that, you know, I guess the best way I could say it is I don't like. I don't understand. There's so much going on, and there's so much corruption that we need to pull together and work towards. And they're fighting other people on the internet and doing videos of photoshopping, copying people's heads on other people's bodies and tricycles, and oh man, I almost want to say some hateful things, but I'll just leave it at that. You know, it's just, I don't understand it. There's way more issues at hand that we need to be dealing with, and there's people out there that'll go after people. I mean, like no tomorrow. Hundreds of videos, photoshopping on some guy's head on a kid tricycle. Gee, that's a lot of wasted time and energy there to go after somebody that you don't think is right or correct, or you think is scamming people. And what's funny is, because of what they did, they made that a scam. They made the person stop doing what he was doing. So they helped make it a scam. That was funny. Oh man, people are weird. Do the weirdest thing. Whatever. What, man? Oh, how much time do I have left? Yeah, I could say so much more on that. So many people I viewed and had questions about, and then I've seen some of their actions, and I'm like, huh? I mean, they seem nice and talk great and have view counts, but man, some of their actions, I'd like to get into it, but I only have 1 minute left. I'm about out of time, and I think I'm gonna post these videos, put my face out there, and say, hey, I'm a real person. I wish I could see that little picture of me, what I'm doing, but I can't. They don't show it while I'm making the video, but it's there. And I don't have the option to change it. I don't know. Oh well.